Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? Can you all hear me and see me and that's all good? One in the chat if it's all good, please, so that I know I'm doing the right thing. So, how's everybody doing today? It looks like we got a good group of people as always. I appreciate it very much when you guys all come out to hang out. And so today I wanted to go over this Long Island audit thing for a couple reasons. First of all, thank you for the ones. All right. Being from Chicago, I was always aware of Berwyn. Um, and in fact, I guess I could take these off during the intro. I don't really need glasses. These are reading glasses, but with the computer, sometimes without these, it gets funky on my eyes. But anyway, so growing up in Chicago, I was always aware of Berwyn. And for years, my brother lived in Berwyn. So I'm familiar with it. And so when Long Island Audit decided to audit or released a video of him auditing Berwyn City Hall, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I know this, area. I know these people. Well, I don't know them, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I saw the video. I'm like, as always with him. But then, of course, for those of you who are aware of what was going on, he got arrested and then he fought it in court and da. And a few days ago, the case was dismissed. And I figured, okay, he won. Well, frauditors always call a dismissal a win, right? So I figured, okay, he got his dismissal, it's over, right? And so I watched that video and I saw some people talk about it. I was like, okay, whatever. You got your dismissal. Good for you. And then the other day he posted a new video of him personally, like physically handing the mayor of Berwyn, now that his case was dismissed, a lawsuit that he's filing for false arrest. So I'm like, okay, this thing isn't over. He's going to keep stretching it on, trying to get paid, make them big, big bucks. He can't just get the case dismissed. He's got to get paid for it, right? So anyway, I decided, because when I looked at him, he's actually got a playlist called Berwyn, and it's got the whole thing. So I thought we'd sort of go over the story together and see how this all led to where it's at now. And I don't know, just see where it's going from here, see if we can figure out what's going to happen. Let's see. Let him audit Cabrini Green. Yeah, right? I don't know how long that would last. Oh, no. Yeah, that would definitely be a bad idea. But you notice these guys, right? They only audit places and people that they know aren't going to do anything, right? If they're auditing, because I have seen people audit people in bad neighborhoods like that, but always when there's cops around. The cops are going to protect them, even though it's not your duty to protect me. They know the cops are going to protect them if someone tries to do something, and so they know they're safe. And in fact, before we start with this whole Long Island audit thing, I wanted to show you guys this. Well, maybe I'll get to that later. The SGV just got out of jail for pepper spraying some random person. So now he just posted a video of him and his buddy auditing a private business. And I still cannot get over the fact that when you watch SGV's videos, every one of his videos starts with film the police, and then he goes out and films a private business. His own stated goal to film the police has nothing to do with him filming private businesses. But he's filming a private business. Some guy comes up, says, "What are you guys doing?" And they pepper spray the guy, and he walks away. And their fans in the comments are all like, "Oh, that's the funniest thing I ever saw. Oh, that's so hilarious the way you pepper sprayed that guy. Oh, it's so funny." And it's like, that's filming the police and standing up for our rights is filming a random business until someone comes out and you pepper spray them. Okay, that makes sense to me. Anyway, so getting back to the reason we came here, the Long Island audit thing, let's go back to the beginning and look at how this all started. We're going to get in the Wayback Machine. Oh, crap. All right. And I think he put these in order. So let's start at the beginning. Felony arrest for filming in public. Here we go. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but
you don't want me recording you?
Yeah, I mean it's my rights, just like you're saying. You know,
don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't want.
Don't touch me. What are you doing?
I'm not elected.
But that doesn't matter. You still work for the government.
To our doors,
You still work for the public.
On our doors, we have a sign that says, "No recordings are allowed unless we give permission." I am not giving you permission. It is a state law.
You can keep the phone.
Well, this should be a good one. No cameras or recording devices without prior approval. Information.
Okay, so now right off the bat, this whole thing started, and before that, he even gave this big speech, and I think he's still going to, but I don't necessarily want to get through all that. But the problem with that whole thing is he starts out specifically going there because they have a sign on the door that says no video recording. So he's purposely going out of his way to video record in the building because the sign says no video recording. So right off the bat, he's obviously looking for trouble. Anyway, let's see what happens from there. In case you didn't know.
I'm sorry?
It's
It's illegal to record in City Hall. Why is that? What law is that?
And also, while he's got dead air, because
It's
all these guys
illegal to
always
record
do
in
anyway.
City Hall.
Yeah. Where is it? Hold on. Dagnabbit. All right. So, and that's another thing that I wanted to point out. These guys with their nonsense. These guys will constantly argue there's no sign. If there was a sign, it'd be different, but there's no sign. Now he's going into a place where there is a sign, specifically for the purpose of going against the sign. Like, if there is a sign, it's unconstitutional. If there isn't a sign, well, you should put up a sign. They always move the goalposts. They always change their story. It's always the same old nonsense. And the biggest problem, because you're going to see throughout this whole story, this whole Berwyn story from beginning to end, is always the same thing with these guys. All of these guys, not just him, but it's this idea that they go into these situations and do these things, and these people, the general public, the general workers in these places, don't know who these guys are like we do, right? They see some guy with a camera. He ends up going before the judge. It just says, oh, well, he was just a guy with a camera. What's the problem? And they don't realize that this is what the guy does, that this is their whole life, is antagonizing people with a camera on purpose. But whatever. We'll get into all that later.
Oh, so here's that sign. No cameras or recording devices without prior approval per 720 ILS 5 ART.14. This is the mayor's office. Mayor Robert J. Lovero. City administration. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How can I help you?
What office is this?
I'm the city administrator.
You're the city administrator?
I am.
Hi.
Are you recording me?
I am recording you.
I would ask that you not record me, please.
Well, you're a public official, obviously. You're the city
I'm not
administrator.
elected. And I'm
That wouldn't
asking-
matter.
Yes, it does.
That you're
You
not
go to our
elected.
doors,
Yeah,
I am not elected.
but that doesn't matter. You still work
If
for
you
the
go to our
government.
doors,
Still
you
work for
will
the
see
public.
On our doors, we have a sign that says, no recordings are allowed unless we give permission. I am not giving you permission. It is a state law,
I did see that sign.
and then we
And-
follow state law here.
It's a state law.
It is.
Okay. So,
Can we talk outside?
who are you, sir?
I'm Detective Monaco
Are you
I'm with the police department.
police department here?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, let's go over.
So, sir, just so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit.
Okay.
Let's de-escalate.
Okay, yeah, I'm not escalating.
Yeah, no, I
mean,
don't
I'm
think
just
you are.
talking, But they got to sign up. Can't record inside the building here.
That sign is unconstitutional, sir. I'm an independent journalist, so I have freedom of
Okay,
press.
But the problem is, state law, you can't, they got the sign up unless they give you permission
Mhm.
to come in City Hall. And
Yeah.
you have to. go
Well, I
out the
have
right
business. I
channels.
have business to conduct here, as well as my business of exercising my freedom of press. I'm working on a story on the City Hall
Here, let's go.
for
let's go over
transparency
here
and accountability.
talk. Come on.
Can I get your name, ma'am?
Sure. I'm Ruth Siaba Green.
Ruth?
Ruth Siaba Green.
Siaba
I'm the
Green.
city administrator.
Okay, thank you, Ruth. And this is the city attorney here,
Come on.
Anthony
What's your name? sir?
Bertuca.
What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm not going to give it. I haven't broken any laws.
Well, I'm just asking because I just like to call you by your first name.
Yeah. Do you have a badge number, sir? Or you just detective?
I'm a detective. What kind of story are you working on?
I'm not going to divulge that until it's published. So I'm doing a story on City Hall here. And I also have business to conduct here, Freedom of Information Act. And for a law or a sign to prevent me from filming in City Hall seems very unconstitutional, sir. And you yourself took an oath to uphold the Constitution.
And I'm upholding what the sign is saying downstairs.
But what means more to you?
In order, you have to get their permission to video record in here because there's a lot of people in here that don't want to.
Okay, so now that's how it started. Again, he went in there intentionally to go against the sign, specifically because there was a sign saying you can't record, and he did record. So now let's get forward to the arrest. Let's see, where is it? So he's arguing with the cops about the constitutionality of the sign and arguing with them. And then finally they get him outside and this happens.
I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. I'm gonna remain silent. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I'm being detained at this point, so.
So, state statute reads you can't video record private conversations or inside without prior notice.
Conversations?
Yeah, you can't record people.
Yeah, that would be audio recording. That's what it refers to. It refers to audio.
You're videotaping an audio.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay. So you're gonna have to come with us. They want to sign complaints.
They want to sign complaints?
Yeah,
for what?
You for videotaping people.
For videotaping people.
Yeah,
I want to sign a complaint. He tried to grab my camera. Yes, he did. It's on my body camera and my camera.
So you can't record conversations.
I wasn't recording conversations. You know that. I was not. How
do I know? You won't tell me any information.
I conducted business. I was in there conducting business. I told you I'm a journalist.
And then are you leaving now?
I'm not going back in there.
With your business?
I'm done with my business. Yes, I am. I conducted my business, and that's all I need to do. You're going to arrest me because I conducted legal business.
No, but before you were videotaping people without their consent. You can't do that.
I wasn't video. Then there's no expectation. There's no expectation of privacy in public, sir. The courts have already ruled that.
Between two private conversations.
If
me and him,
there was no private conversations.
If me and him are having private conversations, then you can't do that.
There is no private conversations going on. I was conducting business. You saw me conduct business. He tried to grab my phone from me. Thank you. So all of you watching, just know
that you're an idiot.
That how do you pronounce it?
Berwyn. You don't even know how to pronounce it.
Berwyn? Berwyn.
Wait a minute. Stop.
The Berwyn Police Department.
Stop. Hold on. Okay, so just a quick little reality check here. He's a journalist working on a story about how do you pronounce it? I don't even know what it's called. City Police Department. What kind of journalist doesn't even know the name of the city that he's supposedly doing a story about? All you got to do is watch an episode of Svengoolie and you'll hear the word Berwyn 500 times. Fraudit or problems, same old junk, and I'm out. Well, I'll tell you what, that's the thing is where this all leads. And this is the problem with this situation is that ultimately he ends up winning. So he goes and calls his subs the next day and tells them the video that I was just showing. The next video is a couple days later. He got all of his subs to go up there with him to protest his arrest.
We are live. How you guys doing, Long Island Audit? Back again. We are live in front of City Hall here, where I was arrested unlawfully. We the people came out today strong. Like, there you go. See the signs? Oh, it's great, man. Warms my heart, really. It's definitely great. So crazy. So we're here just protesting. I do have some updates. I was at the local library here right before the protest, and the Berwyn City Police Department called me, a sergeant, and he said, "Hey, we got your cell phone and your body camera. I was told to give it back to you." I don't know who told him to give it back to me, but I actually, before I came here, I picked up my cell phone and my body camera. So for all you guys, got people honking, for all you guys who were interested, I got my stuff back, which is a good thing. So we're here today just to protest, peacefully protest. We got everybody here. Look, respect our First Amendment right.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna just have him just yapping and yapping and yapping for the next hour, because that's all it is just him talking. But the whole point of showing this is because, so what happens in Berwyn? He goes to Berwyn City Hall because there's a sign that says "Don't film," and films there because there's a sign that says not to. They kick him out of the building because he's doing it. They arrest him for disorderly conduct. So he comes back the next day with a gang of his subscribers to protest. And the mayor actually, because of all this pressure, this protest, and this craziness, takes down the sign. And to me, that right there was Berwyn's mistake. Because ultimately, as you'll see, Long Island Audit ends up getting the case dismissed. And I think part of the reason why is because when the mayor took down the sign, by him doing that, it was like he was admitting that they were wrong to put it up in the first place. So now that's this big victory for the frauditors, and I guess for the Constitution, because purposely going out of your way, like you can't, tell somebody, hey, I think this policy is, and talk to the people who make the policies and try to, no, you have to walk in there with a camera and cause all this trouble. And again, if it was just a person doing this, that would be one thing. But when it's somebody who we, as watchers of these idiots, know and understand do this stuff on purpose all the time, it becomes so obvious. Who's worse, him or Chili? Was this in Berwyn? Yeah, we're going over the whole Berwyn story right now. Yeah, so part one was he went to Berwyn City Hall because they said no filming on the sign out in the front door. And so he filmed on purpose because he's not supposed to. Then when he got in trouble for that, he came back the next day with this group of his subscribers to protest and get the sign removed, which they did. And then he had he also posted his pre-trial hearing. Let's see. Mayor rips down sign. Oh yeah, that was the pre-trial hearing. The court proceeding's a joke. The state's attorney files a response. Then he has all these videos where he's going back and forth with his motions. And then he goes back.
Mr. Mayor, how are you? I'm doing okay. Still fighting these unjust charges.
Got to deal with the state's attorney on that one, man.
I mean, your city administrator is the person who's pressing the charges.
Yeah, several of you people have called and made threats of violence against the building.
Well, that's not me.
Yes, they've represented you.
They don't represent me.
Yes, they do.
You shoot up public buildings.
I'm not threatening to shoot up no buildings. Stop being a tyrant. Stop being a tyrant. Stop being a tyrant. Tyrant. If they're going to lock me out of the police station and not help me, somebody who has a voice, who has a platform.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say something. Splaticus Maximus saying this is an old video. I'm sort of going over the entire Berwyn saga from the beginning to now, so that anyone who's not sure of what's all been going on can get caught up with where we're at this point in it. So that's why I'm going back and showing some of the older ones. So yeah, so it's older. That's the whole point. I'm going over the saga from the beginning to end. Anyway, here we go. Let's fast forward a little.
Correct, but I don't watch the videos. I didn't look at this video, so I didn't see anything really.
Yeah.
So once it's in the state's attorney's hands, I don't get involved. And for a reason is I'm an attorney. I know once they have the case, for me to be involved in that could be a problem as me for my law license. So I don't do that.
Okay.
I let them handle the case.
It's just very concerning to me that, you know, I didn't do anything wrong in your city hall. Just like, what's the difference what I'm doing right now? Nothing, right?
Well, hopefully, if that's the case, then hopefully the judge will prevail and you'll see it your way.
Yo, I'm confident that I'll
Okay.
prevail in
Well,
court.
good luck to you.
Thanks, Mayor.
Okay.
Congratulations on your reelection. Heard it was a close race.
Yes, it was.
All right, so just happened to run into the mayor. I believe the gentleman that came outside here is the city attorney. Hi, sir. How are you? And you're Anthony. I'm sorry, just Anthony Bertuca.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show that specifically because he talks to the mayor. And did you guys notice how the mayor acted? He was totally cool. He was like, hey, look, I understand you got a problem with what happened. You want to go to court. Hopefully the judge will see it your way and everything will be fine, right? He wasn't mean. He wasn't screaming. He wasn't acting like an idiot. You know, he was just telling him what's up. So what ultimately ends up happening? The case goes to trial. The case gets dismissed. And again, that was just a few days ago. He had his case dismissed. And it was like, okay, it's all good. He got his case dismissed. So what's his next step? You'd think, being the frauditor and getting his case dismissed and getting the sign removed, that he won, right? He got the sign removed. His case got dismissed. He had his big frauditor victory, right? So what's his next step? To sue the mayor. What else? And this was just posted the other day. And this is why I decided I wanted to cover this now, because this is crazy. Where's the one where he? Because he just posted this a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? Even let me see. He didn't even add it to the playlist yet. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this was from yesterday. So this is the latest update. And like I said, I thought the whole thing was over by now.
Because they don't let me in the building.
This
Permission
finding the part
from apparently Rusi Habagri, the city administrator. Well, they're gone. We effected change that way at least. So let's see how they act when we go inside.
So again,
We're
since
also
his
gonna
case was
do a,
dismissed, this is what he did yesterday.
FOIA request for any settlements they might have given to other people. How you doing today, sir? All right, guys. So first things first. Let's see if we can talk to the mayor.
Frankie, how you been? Sorry, I've been a.
Doesn't look like the mayor is in right now. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Hi, the mayor's not in right now?
No, he's not.
Okay. Do you have a card that I can maybe set up an appointment to speak with him?
Sure. Here you go.
I thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So we're going to be dealing with the, I believe, city attorney right here. Everybody leaving for lunch, I guess, huh? Let's see if we can catch him out the back way. Because I know I saw, should we go out the back way? Should we go out back? I know I saw his car. Let me see. I saw his car over here for sure. All right, guys. We're off script a little bit. I know I saw his car when I was pulling in. He drives a Kia Telluride.
So they'll always argue that they're not doing this for money or for lawsuits. And then after his case gets
They can't hide from the
dismissed
people. Look at that. Beautiful flag.
and he wins because
I
he got
did
his
give him a
case
chance to
dismissed.
fire her. I see that comment. I did give him a chance. He didn't take me up on it. So now it's time to sue.
So he's going to sue him for not firing someone that he didn't like.
There he is, smoking something. How you doing, Mr. Mayor? Hey, how are you? I want to stop by and say hi before I left the area.
Okay, wait a minute, real quick, because I didn't catch that the first time I watched this when it was live yesterday. So he specifically stated that he told the mayor that he wanted someone in his office fired. And because he didn't fire her, now he's going to have to sue him. Isn't that almost like extortion? Isn't that almost like trying to tell someone, I'm going to sue you if you don't follow my demands? You do what I tell you to do and you fire this woman that I don't like, or I'm going to sue you. Is that seriously okay? Holy crap, this guy's a bigger turd than I thought. And I thought he was a turd. Like a big turd, like Godzilla size. Holy crap.
Do you have any comment on what happened in court that day? No comment? Why didn't the city of Berwyn want to testify? Why didn't they want to have a trial for the people to see? Yeah, I have a notice of intent to sue for you here. Want me to drop it off with the clerk? You want a copy? Has my demands and everything on here. There you go.
It has his
Just the top
demands.
copy, sir. Top
he has
copy.
demands.
I'll give the other one to your clerk,
Yeah,
all
he
right?
is the tyrant.
To the city. Okay, I will. So no comments on why the case was dropped, Mayor? I can have my attorney contact your attorney. Okay, well, I will be doing that. When are you up for re-election next, Mr. Mayor? You don't know. You don't know if you're going to run again? I might campaign against you. It depends how you act. It depends. I don't want to have to go against you, but you got to do the right thing. Did you do the right thing? Was that your decision to have the case dismissed? I will. But was it your idea to have the case dismissed? Okay, I just want to know what happened, Mr. Mayor. That's it. We went there and I was ready for trial, and then it just got dropped. We'll see what the attorneys say. Okay. And wait, one last thing. I know you're going to call the police department or one of your and let them know I'm in the area. They owe me $100 bail money, so I'm going to be going over there and collecting my money back, okay? And I want to speak to Internal Affairs. Can you just please let them know to let me in the building so I can handle my business? I'm sorry? Why? Because they don't let me in the building. No, you don't. I mean, they do work on the behest of you, right? I just want to go and handle my business. That's all. I'm warning you before I go there that I'm going to go there. I'm letting you know I'm going to go there because you owe me $100. Your police department owes me $100 bond. So I just want to go collect that. That's all. And I'm warning you so that way maybe you could let them know to, hey, be polite, treat Sean with respect the same way he treats you with respect.
Yeah, they'd treat you fine if you weren't being an idiot.
Even though the case is dismissed. All right, I'll go over to the police department and see if they took it from me without a court order. All right. You get it from the court. So okay. Okay, great. We'll be talking to you soon, Miss Merritt. Thanks for the time, all right? Yep, you too. We don't see Ruth Ciaba Green anywhere, guys.
All right. So that's his live stream from yesterday. So again, for anyone who missed it or just catching up, this whole thing with Berwyn's been going on forever. He went into the Berwyn City Hall specifically because there was a sign in the Berwyn City Hall saying don't film. So he went in there to film because the sign says not to. So he argued and argued and argued. He got the sign removed. He went to court over him being arrested for disorderly conduct, had his case dismissed. So you would think that having the sign removed, if he's really a civil rights activist and not just doing this for money and clout and all that, which we all know better because we know who he is, but obviously the judge and the people don't have any idea who this idiot is. So he gets the sign removed. That's a victory for him. His case is dismissed. They call that a victory when their case is dismissed. So you would think he'd won and he went on his way, right? No. Yesterday he live streamed this, what we're watching now of him handing the paperwork, the intent to sue, to the mayor. So, wow, that's he's trying to sue. What a surprise! But anyway, when he streamed this live yesterday, I pretty much turned it off after that. So I don't know what's coming up next. Somebody said that Mark Stout was there yesterday. It'd be interesting. Did he post a video with his reaction to what happened? I heard him talking about it actually. I think he was on Troll's live stream. Sounds like he's standing up for his rights. Yes, whenever someone wants to stand up for their rights, what they have to do is pepper spray people and sue people and harass people. That's standing up for rights. Being a decent human being has nothing to do with anything. That's just, that's just garbage. Why would anyone want to be nice or friendly or do anything, kind or I don't know, just be rude and get arrested and file lawsuits and make a ton of money. That's your rights. In other words, what the Constitution actually says is get paid in any possible way that you could think of to get paid. That's the one and only law that matters in the world to these people. So, yeah, they're standing up for their right to get paid for being an idiot. It's great. So let's go back and see what happens next. Again, I didn't watch after that. So, let's see what happens next. It's going to be new to me as it is to you. Again, he just streamed this yesterday, so.
I caught them at the perfect time. They're driving nice cars around here to be public servants. It's crazy. Everybody hit the like button. We just talked with the mayor. We want everybody to see this video. Everybody to see this video. Hit the like button. Comment down below. We want everybody to watch this video. Like. It's a nice car they have there. So that's the parking spot for the mayor over here. Employee parking only. We're going to be going down to the police department. I don't know if I'll do it live. I don't know. It depends. But I guess we'll see. Looks like they're all going to celebrate for celebrate their loss, guys. Look at that. I knew he was here. He's got a seatbelt on. I see it. Look, they're all going out to lunch. He should have invited me out to lunch. He should have invited all 3,320 of us out to lunch. 1,100 likes. Come on, guys. We're out here talking to the mayor.
Okay, so real quick, I want to point this out too. So this he just said, like, oh, it looks like they're all going out to celebrate their loss. Like, do you the mayor of a city, you are so important that he's even, other than the fact that you just were in his face, he's got nothing better to do with his life but think about you. He has nothing better to do in the entire city and running the administration of the entire town than worry about some idiot who has a camera. Like, that's his concern. That's why he's leaving, because you're there. Him and his entire thing, they're all leaving because some random idiot with a camera is hanging around. And then I saw in the chat somebody's talking about like, um, what was it? Something about like, oh, well, why do these cops do this and do that? What did they do? Did they beat him up? Did they handcuff him to a post and beat him with their billy clubs? Did they shoot him in the stomach or in the knee or at all? Did they tase him? Did they pepper? What did they do that was so horrible? They said, hey, there's a sign that says no recording. Will you please step outside? He said no. And they said, well, there's a sign. And they went on for half an hour going back and forth. There's a sign that says you can't record. Well, I'm going to record anyway. Yeah, but there's a sign that says, that's what the cops did. Oh my God, what horrible, evil, rotten, no good tyrants. How dare they say words in their freedom of speech to speak words out of their mouths, like freedom of speech. Remember First Amendment? That's the whole point, First Amendment. Unless you're a cop, then you have no rights at all except to kiss my ass and bend over when I tell you to and take it from me. And that's the only time anyone passes an audit is when they kiss the auditor's ass and bend over to serve him and get on their knees and lick the auditor's boots. You know what's the only way to stop these idiots? And I know this is going to sound terrible, but if you think about it, it makes sense and it'll work. I'm going to say this, and some people are going to be like, what the heck? But listen, porn. What are you talking about, porn? People are like, well, if you play a copywritten song, wouldn't that stop them? When they put their camera in your face, porn. Hold up porn in front of the camera. They can't post it on YouTube if there's a naked girl on there. They're not going to be able to get that monetized or post it at all. Not just not make money, they're not even going to be able to post it. Stick a piece of porn in front of the camera. That'll teach them. Now, yeah, again, porn, oh my God. Yeah, but that'll get them out. No, let's kill them? No, let's get them to stop acting like idiots for money because it's just not right. Who said anything about killing them? I said stick porn in their face instead of playing a song. That'll get them not to make money off of it. Yeah, that is a good idea. That would work. Again, the music thing might stop it from getting monetized, but if it's porn, they won't even be able to post it at all. I always see people trying to hold stuff up to the camera. If you just, again, I don't, you might feel weird, like, oh, I don't want to get pornography on my phone, but it's not hard to find, let's be honest. Pull up a naked picture of a girl or something, or a guy, even better, with his schlong hanging out, and when they stick their camera in your face, stick that in front of their camera, and then that's all they'll see. And then, oh, by the way, this is the book I wrote, The Frauditor's Handbook, available on Amazon. Are you suggesting violence that is against YouTube terms of service? Tread carefully. Who's suggesting violence? Did I suggest violence? I thought I said something about what did I say about violence? Anyway, the only thing I said about violence this whole time was when I was talking about how when people are saying, look at what these dirty cops are doing, and I was saying that the cops are not being violent, so what's the big ordeal? Like, what are they doing that's terrible? Saying, may I see your ID? Oh, no! How dare they say words? It's horrible. And anyway, I've been going off on a tangent for a while now. Let's get back to the video before I give myself an aneurysm over this idiot. Oh, wait, that's the wrong video. Hold on. There we go.
Serving the city with the intent to sue paperwork right here. Hit the like button if you're in here. If you support the Constitution, if you support what we're out here doing, hit the like button, please. Really, really appreciate it. I see the super chats. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, so this is where they come out the back way. Let's go back inside City Hall now. I don't know if you guys could hear the mayor or not. Let me flip the camera around. I don't know if you guys could hear the mayor or not, but he just kept basically saying, have your attorney contact my attorney. Oh, that's going to happen. I'm just giving you an opportunity. To speak to the people. 3,300 people in this live right now. Tens of thousands, if not over 100,000. We have 250,000 views on our victory video from outside the courtroom with like 50,000 likes, I believe. My most liked video ever. And it was a live where I was just talking like this. But we won, that's why. We won. We had the long fight and we won. So I'm glad we got to catch the mayor. He didn't seem too happy that we caught him right before he left for lunch. But
no, really?
You know, he says I'm trying to set him up. I'm not trying to set him up. Why?
Yes, you are.
There's no reason for me to set you up. You set yourself up. Your police department, your city administrator, Rusiaba Green. You guys all set each other up. You guys set each other up. You guys set your city up for failure. That's what you did. I didn't do anything but peacefully exercise my rights and be respectful. Up until this day, you took my freedom away from me for 6 hours.
Ooh,
took
6
money
hours.
from me.
Uh-oh,
Took
look
property
out.
from me. Took my peace of mind from me. And I still treated you with respect,
You went there on
Mr.
purpose
Mayor.
to do that.
And you still want to say I'm trying to set you up. I'm trying to warn you.
Are.
I'm going to be going to the police.
All right, that's enough of that nonsense, idiot. See, this is one of the reasons why him and Amagansett and all these guys really drive me nuts, is because he's known. And another one of the things that made me, want to cover this specifically is because right now I'm actually working on, for those of you who are familiar with my channel, I do this series called Reviewing Popular Frauditor Videos, where I actually play two different characters discussing these videos. And I was working on one where I was just going to, in the next episode, I'm going to focus just on one frauditor and do popular videos by that particular frauditor, and it's going to be Amagansett Press. But I was looking to do Long Island Audit, but all of the popular Long Island videos from the last 2-3 weeks are all these Berwyn things. And he just keeps building and building this situation and making it worse and worse, and always talks about people de-escalating. But look at him. He sells his fans on this whole idea that he just happened to walk into the building and was horribly harassed by evil cops, while the whole time, this is my baby boy, say hello. You just doxed yourself, you brat. Love you. So anyway, he goes in there, and he specifically went in there. First of all, not only did he go in the building recording because there's a sign saying don't record, but he specifically stated that he was told by his subscribers to go to Berwyn and to go in that building because there's a sign saying not to record. The entire thing was done with specific intent to get exactly what he got. And now he's going to sue and complain and do all this stuff because he got specifically the reaction he went there to get, which means he went there to file a lawsuit. If that's the end goal, which it is, I think the YouTube money is just short-term goal, and the lawsuits are the long-term goal, because that's where the big money comes in. Oh, man. I took myself into your public building to talk crap to your employees, and how dare you lock me up for 6 hours? Yeah. What? All right. Anyway, my boy just got back. I just wanted to cover this real quick because, like I said, I saw that he did something yesterday. Yeah, right. Oh, boy, this is a good one. So anyway, we've been out for an hour yapping about this. I might come back on it later on tonight. I usually have more time to go into the live streams at night, but whatever. It'll be, I'll probably be back tonight, but I just wanted to cover that real quick because, like I said, I just noticed that he did that yesterday. So I wanted to get in that real quick. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. And again, I'll be back tonight. And then see you next time. And until
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, wait, come on, say that.
Don't forget to subscribe and like.
All right, guys, take it easy. Yay, yay.